What is going on, dudes? How you guys doing? I'm TheeRealDuke, and welcome to part number 2 of 3 Block Challenge number 10, judging here in the InfiniteHeights Minecraft Server. We are at play.infiniteheightsmc.com or play.ih-mc.com. They both work. Just join us. We're having some fun. To all the dudes out on the streets, these crazy streets, checking us out on the live stream. Hey, what's real good? Hope you guys are doing all right. You guys are having fun if you're sticking around from part number 1. We did part number 1. The only way to see that now is to go on my YouTube channel and check it out. And if you're doing that, why weren't you at the first part? We were having some fun. Anyway, I have with me my trusty steed, Slack. What's up, Slick? Slack.
Big guy.
Diggle Deck. What's up? You sound kind of sexy, girl. We also have first time judge in a long time. Not first time. It's your first time? It's not.
Nah, I think I've judged before,
You've
yeah.
judged before. It just was so
Way
unimpressive
back in
that
the day.
nobody...
Except you always remember the
It
first.
made no impact. Except
Always
Gamer.
remember my first.
What's good, Except? Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. So we just did the first 14 plots. There were 27 entries. Diggle Deck for sure. Plot number 15 is where we are picking up. Remember, if you missed part number 1, this is Exempt Gamer's build, and we're not really. What the most important part is that it beats Slick's build. The most important part about Slick's build is that it beats Exempt. So, so that if you're watching a live stream, we're gonna need you to go ahead and vote to see who wins that. Anyway, plot number 15, Kissy. This looks like a rock.
This is Karate Kid? I'm just kidding.
Oh, look at the nostrils. Look at those little nosy nostrils. It's like a little face within a face. It looks like 2 nipples.
Looks like he's about to sneeze on this. What's up?
And then, oh, little face. What are we seeing here? Let's see. Just a dude catching a sweet wave. Little does he know there's a lurker behind him. Done it, done it, done it. I think what she meant was done it. Dun it.
She missed a couple.
Dun it. Reese's Picks plot 28 to win between the two. You guys are terrible. So here we have a shark. This is my only fear in the world is a shark. And this is it.
For real?
For real. It's the only thing I'm afraid of. Do you know why? They haven't evolved at all in like 200 million years.
They don't need
200 million years ago, they were like, we are the best killing machine in the entire ocean. Which is what most of this planet is, first of all. Okay? And then since then, they were like, still got it. Until now.
Still got it.
That's terrifying to me.
I never thought of it that way.
Well, fear sharks.
Got it.
Warn
the kids, warn the wife. Got it.
I got, because them sharks is eating everybody up out here. It's a little guy. He's just like a little guy. Minimal use of blocks, but still totally achieved this full expression, this balance, this kind of jazzy surfing stance that he has, and it's awesome. We have a shark. He's about, I think he's gonna eat this guy. I'm pretty sure he's gonna eat this guy's arm and face off.
I thought he was gonna whisper like sweet nothings to him.
He might. I've never been near a shark. That's not true. I actually was near a shark one time, and it was scary.
Maybe he's helping him balance on the wave.
Maybe.
Maybe
he's coaching him. Maybe this is how you learn. I don't know how to surf. Maybe this is how you learn. Maybe you go out, catch a wave near a shark, and the shark tells you what to do. I'm pretty sure that's just sharks wanting to eat humans and their propaganda, but that may be how it is. I don't know.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
The only other thing I would have liked to have seen was for the wave to be a little bit wider. It's just kind of, it's almost like a little ribbon here. But the expression in the wave, the foam, maybe some seaweed chunks in there, maybe body parts from dudes.
The only thing I noticed with the wave is the arc is like, I think she did really good. But towards the bottom, it kind of just straight cuts down. And when you kind of like look at waves, they still curve in a little bit.
Yeah, there's that full curve.
So that was the only thing I noticed kind of like right off the bat was just straight down into the water.
Alright, Avish believes this to be Aquaman intentionally bringing sharks to the coast to eat Slicks.
You know what? That story is probably better than him getting coached by the shark to surf.
Slicks, do you fear the shark or nah?
Nah.
That's to not understand it is what that is. That's what.
He fears dolphins a little bit more.
Kissy, this is awesome. Thank you for touching my worst nightmare and removing my ability to sleep for tonight. I appreciate that. You're the best, girl. Plot 16, Bat the Miner. What's up, Bat? A wise man once told me, don't forget to bring a towel. Don't forget to bring a towel. I didn't know what's going on right now. Here we have another naked dude. Splish splashing away.
All the facial expressions today.
I know, I love the facial expressions on the sides. He is...
Oh, I fell in the water.
I am drowning right now. You know I don't know how to swim. I'm just kidding.
Guys,
I know
wait
how
your
to swim
turn. I'm
very
swimming
well.
here.
Yeah, because of
yellow water?
sharks. That's why I know how to swim.
I mean, why is the water yellow?
He's like, you know, this look is an oh, yes. That's what this face is. He's like,
Nailed it.
I am going to make a perfect. This dive is perfect. I know it's perfect. I knew it with my toes. Bleep. Right off the edge of the diving board, I could feel it. Boom, perfect. Nailed
At
it.
least it wasn't a belly flop. Those things hurt.
Agree. Slicks, have you ever intentionally done a belly flop or cannonball for the express purpose of splashing and scaring a child?
Absolutely.
Twice.
Yeah. Twice today. What are you talking about? Hannah wants to know how I feel about the real Ducky, and I've never met him, but he makes searches for me difficult on the Google, so I don't appreciate that.
I think with this build, with the whole like, what is this? What do they call them? Diving board. Yeah, the diving board. They could have done something to kind of put like almost like a ladders, because there's no way to get actually up here. And then the diving board kind of looks small in like proportion with the person and the part holding it up.
I thought
So
that.
I think they could have done a little bit more with that.
I thought that too, and I do agree with that. But I just like from over here, from this side, if you kind of like step back and look up, it could also technically be like a forced perspective thing, where like the diving board is so tiny because it's so far up in the air.
Gotcha, yeah.
So I mean that's also possible. I don't know, Bat. I don't know which one you did. But I totally love this, and I love just the idea of, you know, Slicks splashing little kids to scare them. He's like that. Also, please explain, Bat, why you have a naked dude here.
That's why it says bring a towel.
I guess that... Oh, there's your answer. There you have it.
There we go, man.
The splash is good, too. Swimming pool. I mean, it really feels like, especially from down here, like inside. It's like... Phew, splish. Feels like we're in water. Very nice. Very nicely done, Bat. I like seeing Bat come out to the build challenge. It's always got some good solid ideas. Plot number 17. The Chronic God. The Temple of Light. Now, Chronic God, for you little nubs that are just recently joining the server. We just had a flood of little nubs around here. Anyway. This is an OG gangster from back in the day, like years ago, the Chronic God. He's got at least one build over in the Build Challenge Hall of Fame, so you should go look at that 3BC. But yeah, from
Can
way
I?
back in the day.
Okay. So the moment you said temple, I kind of like internally sighed, just because I remember. Not as much anymore, which is why I think it's okay now. But just when like I used to participate a lot more, and I know when he was around a lot more, temples were a big thing. Like everybody was making them, and to a point where it kind of just like that was not the thing to do.
Right. Right. So the build challenges and the skill of the builders in the build challenges have come an extremely long way since we first started doing this. This is at least... I'm not even sure what challenge this is, because we didn't know the build challenges would work or even be a thing when we first started, so... This could be in the 70s, 80s in terms of the number of build challenges that we've had here. I'm pretty sure it's much more than that, because we didn't record or stream even at first. So the thing is, what people used to do
is not the big thing now.
Build something, not know what it was, and then just call it a temple. Just be like, this is a temple of burr. And we were trying as judges to encourage people to try and build with a little bit more intent instead of randomly throwing stuff up that was symmetrical and then just throwing the temple blanket over it. So structures don't generally do well because it's the thing everybody builds in Minecraft. First thing you build in Minecraft is a structure. We build structures all the time and constantly. So for a structure to actually place highly in the build challenges, it's got to be some weird, crazy, new kind of thing that we haven't seen before. And that's what Chronic God does. He uses inspiration, his personal means of inspiration, to create these crazy kinds of like quasi structure building type interactive maze type things. There's always lots of paths to walk around inside them. The interiors are always really highly detailed. They don't always make sense, but they're always interesting to experience, and that's something that's cool. Relax, enjoy, let the light enter your body. Okay.
Somebody in the stream chat pointed out that if you stand on the outside, with the clay and the slabs, it kind of makes almost like an ape's face.
Monkey face.
Yeah, I know. I can see that now. Like when you stand out here, it does.
I know that monkey. His name is Donkey.
Reminds me of Slicks.
Hey, I want to hear it.
On a good day.
I mean, there is definitely a true ethereal quality to this. There's a big focus on the amount of light that's kind of emanating from it, where it's placed, how it's controlled inside. There is an experiential part of this, or to this. In other words, this has one of the important parts of it is that you're able to go and experience it, like physically walk around it, and it changes when you're able to do that. And it's not something that everybody thinks to build into their designs, because really only the judges are able to enter. For now, that's temporary. We're working on that.
So I'm gonna get yelled at by a couple people, I think, because I actually do not like this.
Okay.
I think that just he covered all the outside with the glass panes is what just completely throws this for me.
I think they do mask it. I think they do hide it a little bit. I agree. It's almost as if there's like a blue veil over it. But I interpret that instead of hiding, like, because the panes are so thin, they kind of give this bluish glow to it. And if it's a temple of light, that makes sense to me. But the other thought that I had was, because I do get that. I see exactly where you're coming from, Slicks. The other idea is that if those aren't there, the block ratio is off, and it would probably look like it would need a lot more blue. But I don't know.
I understand the veil thing, but it's like
a lot
of it is also missing the panes for the veil. But he's trying to keep that away as more decoration between the veil and...
That's fair.
And so he's got like some panes that are just the cross, while the other ones are connected, and it's just...
I get you.
Yeah.
Well, it is nothing if not thought-provoking and discussion-inducing. Which is, again, it's a quality that Chronic always brings to his stuff. And just when he was feeling the inspiration, and we had Drunk Slug on here, and he was also feeling the inspiration, there were some real inspiring things transpiring. Inspiring things transpiring. Wow. That's like the third stupid thing I've said today. Jesus, awesome. Chronic, glad you're back, buddy. Hope you're in more. Like to see more from you, please, baby, please. Plot 18 Coco, Wulpy,
oh my goodness,
Baby Shark, and Walpy, the mama shark, swimming around. Wulpy sort of got stuck on some rocks, so Walpy is guarding Wulpy until he gets out of the rocks. I can't say Walpy without doing like a Midwestern. Oh, look at Walpy. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, don't you just love to see Walpy?
That's not what I sound like.
I didn't say you did sound like that.
I'm
That's probably
Midwestern.
because your mouth is always full of taquitos.
Yeah, taquitos.
I
Wealthy.
love this baby dolphin.
Wealthy. 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 Okay, I'll stop.
Okay. Walpy. Whelpy. Whelpy. 4 minutes later. Walpy. Whelpy. Walpy.
It's fun to say.
No dolphins.
They look like dolphins, like but then this one looks like a shark, but they're so cute, like dolphins.
Oh, she only mentions 2 dolphins.
Mm-hmm. Well,
What-
with their
what's-
mommy, it says Whelpy the baby shark and Walpy the mama shark.
Oh,
I
sharks,
think
yeah.
that the top one, it's not too up here slicks. I think it's just turning,
So
and you
it's
just
like,
can't see the
like
center
the
part.
body's long, and then it's like comes out, and then the turn would happen outside of the build plot, and then she brings it back.
Or like Duke chopped it in half and just let the body parts float.
I might
You know-
have.
Cause he hates sharks. So.
I sure do. Well, I sure do hate them.
I think that just confused me because it's such a sharp angle.
It is a fairly sharp.
A shark angle?
It's a shark angle. Sharks can do this, and that's why they're terrifying. It's part of it.
They can get stuck on rocks.
The other is the infinitely replaceable teeth. That's not really neat. Now is it? Like, oh, he's gonna bite me. What if I just knock out all his teeth? Not a problem.
He'll come
He'll
back
be
next week.
right back after this break to eat your face off. These are the most adorable sharks I've ever seen. Gotta be. Probably because they are slightly dolphiny. I like the motion, the sense of motion and action that this turning mama shark creates. And it's like, it's nice because like she's clearly larger than the baby. Whelpy.
Wealthy.
I do want to know, Coco,
Wealthy.
where you come up with the names for these things, though.
Children's books. It's gotta be.
Whelpy and Walpy. But I like it.
I like
It's
how she
interesting.
color coded.
I agree. It's interesting to see. I wish there was more blue somehow. A little bit. There's a good amount, but I feel like the block ratio is a little light on the blue. I don't want it to be like overdone though, but maybe like a layer on the top or something. I don't know. Just a smidge more.
Yeah, I think maybe like the layer, but I like how she didn't put too much in the center to kind of, for like the water, she kind of left it kind of spaced out just so that we can still see all the detail on the sharks.
So I'm
I
being
like
told Geo, sorry to interrupt, this is breaking news, Geo is the one that named the sharks. So he was probably also feeling the inspiration at the time is what I'm going to guess.
Some eggplant inspiration.
I missed that spicy baba. Anyway. This is awesome. Very nice. Plat 19, well done, Coco. Reese's, hey girl. She made little seahorses.
Oh wow!
Just some seahorses chilling in the safety of the seaweed that they blend oh so well into Night Moody.
Ooh. This looks really, really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for like a 3BC build, I guess.
Now I remember when I went to Shed Aquarium and we were checking out the seahorses there.
That's in
they
Chicago.
Yeah, that's in Chicago.
Chicago.
They Chicago. No, they always cling to like the seaweed and just chill. And I think she got that. I wish the tails of these were kind of like attached to the seaweed because that's how they. When I went there, that's how I saw.
Yeah.
And it seemed like that's how they just chill. They just hook on and float. But I think it looks really cool. I love the seaweed. I love the seahorses. Everything about it. It's awesome.
I agree. I do love them. I think they absolutely look like seaweed and seahorses. But
Just seaweed.
This is the best seaweed I've ever seen in my life. I also wish that maybe the tails were curling around the seaweed a little bit, and not just that, but also if they were kind of kicking off to the side at a little bit of an angle, just to kind of change up, because they're very side-facing / front-facing
Statues,
almost
like
like
Little Mermaid castle statues.
yeah, kind of like Exempt's Little Mermaid castle. But also, like, they look like face cards. As in, like, in a deck of cards. Like,
yeah. What is this, number Juan?
Number Juan.
Number Juan.
Numero Juan.
I like.
But, I mean, these are gorgeous seahorses. And my criticism is just a little tiny one. There's so much good about this. Little lumps on the seafloor, maybe little lumps of coral, maybe little, not that coral, like ocean coral, which are nice. Just, you know, the ground has been considered, and it does create an actual environment for these little guys to inhabit, which I think ups the level of interest. Slick, how do you feel about seahorses? You know, the dads carry the babies, right?
Oh yeah, the dad's is the mother's job. Basically.
He fears them.
They also headbutt each other to defend their territory.
I think you're confusing that with mountain goats and moshers, but that's
no. I've watched some TV shows on seahorses.
I've seen some seahorses.
Some Discovery
face
Channel.
Yeah, that's the thing. Reese's says in the live stream chat that they take up exactly 13 by 13. There was not a lot of room to work, and that number one is part of it, but also number two, you took on a really ambitious kind of a thing, and so, you know, you tried to condense a very big, you tried to condense a very, you know, highly detailed type of thing into this small space, and I think it was extremely successful. So well done. Well done.
Good job, amigo.
Well done, like a terrible steak. Plot number 20, Sniper Spy 10. Under Stonehenge lies the Pandora's box, so powerful it is used as a cell to hold the most dangerous thing, the Doctor Who, based off Doctor Who.
This wins.
View at night, brightness, moody, slicks, don't insult.
Man, Sniper Spy, he's got it all, man. He knows what's good.
The Pandoracon.
I remember this episode.
Same.
It was so great. Oh my gosh.
It got a little weird, but it was good.
Just a little, but it was still pretty good. No, I liked it. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan, so.
So because he says don't insult, I just have to re-mention how terrible the episode Doctor Who was.
Hey Slicks, you should ask me how much I care. Not Juan care.
I don't ask you that question anymore, Exempt. I know the answer.
This build though, show is great, but the build, I feel like it's very square. It's very, just the detail could have been a little bit more. Just very, I don't want to say plain to me, but kind of plain.
It kind of feels like an amphitheater.
I think, though, it does feel a little bit like an amphitheater. I think, though, that is more of a reflection of the subject matter that Sniper Spy shows versus Sniper Spy's ability to recreate the subject matter. So in other words, I think Sniper Spy presented us with the box very similar to how it was presented in the show. I do think it's very close. It's just that's a hard thing to do in a 3BC very effectively. And I think what he's tried to do, I think, is pretty successful. It's just that it's the maximum level of a thing like this that a thing like this can achieve in a 3BC is just, it's hard.
So is the box open?
Yeah. It's a chair, and then the doctor sits in here and it restrains
him.
Oh.
Unsuccessfully.
Unsuccessfully, yes. Spoiler alert, unsuccessfully.
Oh, just in case anybody was interested in watching, you're welcome.
Doctor Who
saved you like
made
30 minutes.
No. All of Doctor Who's enemies basically came together in like a Suicide Squad type capacity, and we're like, we'll capture them and put them in there. But it does not work. There's a bunch of, it's like a time travel-y type thing, so like it gets complicated.
You wouldn't understand.
And a little weird.
Timey-wimey stuff,
Rory turns out to be a Roman cyborg. It's very strange.
It's all crazy.
That just makes me angry, that one sentence you just said.
This makes me angry. Anyway, I think Sniper, you've presented a valiant effort here, and I commend you for that. This looks like it. It's just this is a hard thing to try and pull off. So, to your guts, I say, we are about to die. Salute you. Oh, hail the victorious. Well done, Sniper Spy. Plot number 21. Atto.
Ooh, this looks nice.
This Sharka, a mixture of turkey, chicken, duck, pig bit. That looks like that Pokemon, says Giovanni. Which one, doe? Oh, comma, oh. You at night, please. Heart, heart. Hashtag DuckSoul2K15. Hashtag DuckSoul2K15.
This actually kind of does look like a Pokemon.
6 years of my life. That's how terrible these signs were, Duck Lord. You were a terrible human being, and you should feel bad. And you made your mom sad.
This guy looks like he's going, oh my god, no way.
I'll tell you what, I'm totally kidding, by the way. People watching this, I am mean, but I wasn't actually mean.
Terrible. What are you talking about?
Sharka. It's called a Sharka. The only thing it does not resemble is a shark.
I mean, it's got eyes.
I guess. In that way, I too resemble a shark, though. But
I like its tail.
It's got a mouth.
not really sure why, but apparently Hannah is crying now. So let's just kind of roll with that.
Okay, that's cool. Back to shark, y'all.
Yeah,
man.
turkey, sharka. The sharka. Turkey, chicken,
like
duck,
a-
pig.
Is
What? Is this a man bear
Is
pig?
that dinner?
It sounds delicious.
Mixture of turkey, chicken, duck. So it probably shouldn't be in the
Can
water.
I get in here? I want to get inside this.
Has anyone ever played Spyro?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you calling Spyro fat?
No, I mean this reminds me of one of the bosses. It's
I can get in.
Oh,
I'm inside the sharka.
how'd you?
what?
Let me
Where?
in.
I'm inside the sharka. Come
Quick,
in-
unplug the heart.
Come under the front blue flap, whatever this kind of flap is.
Oh, too far in, I think. No, I'm good. What's up, baby girl?
I was just get inside the warm chicken body. Booty. Sorry, booty.
Is there stuffing?
Yeah. There's a couple of Puerto Ricans in here.
Ooh, this is gonna taste good.
It smells like sofrito in here.
All day.
Slicks is adobo colored. Anyway,
It is so frito.
it
Slicks.
is a blend.
The disappointment.
I'm not Mexican, exempt. I'm white.
It's a Puerto Rican thing.
It's a blend of
Cringe.
spice.
Oh,
It's a spice blend, basically.
okay. I'm close enough exempt.
It's like a secret. It's like a salsa. The secret is salsa.
And it's a spice meatball. And that's it.
I just came out of the butt there. I'm just saying.
I think we're having too much fun with this. All right.
I think we're having exactly enough fun with this. I do get. Let's see what we got here. We got turkey, chicken, duck, pig. Yep. Got a flat piggy face, a little bit of a duck bill.
Turkey is the back part, I think.
I'm getting a
Like
turkey
this
butt.
tail-looking thing.
Yeah.
And then the pig
Chicken.
are the feet.
Then it's got
Or
the
is that
little
chicken?
waddle. This is a waddle right here. From a
Ooh.
turkey, not a Turkish person.
I just don't understand. The
There's
Turkish.
some there's a Turkish man here, and this is him. That's not. I don't like it.
I don't understand why it's called Sharka though.
I don't know either, but that's
Is
Duck
it?
Lord for you. He is that. That is what he does. Well done, Duck Lord. I'm
What
not
pizza?
entirely sure what to make of it. It does look like a Pokemon, though, for sure.
Let's just cook it.
I would eat it. Plot number
Yeah.
22. Vroops.
Ripped.
Here we get to Witness. Oh, see, he's English is a second language, and he put a V instead of a double V. Here we get to Witness as a baby dragon comes up from dark watery depths. But be aware, as we have not seen the mama drake for years.
This is awesome.
Okay.
You know what this? Alright,
Okay.
instantly, this reminded me of when Tropic and Seawify were having their little
They're dragging off.
Yeah, they're dragging off contest.
This reminds me of the Great Dragon Wars of old. The great 3BC Dragon Wars of 2 years ago.
That was so great, those builds, and this reminds me of just of that, like the quality and the curves, everything is great.
Coco Slicks, Coco has a question for you. Will you sing the Pokemon theme song? Plox.
Gotta catch 'em all. Oh, Zankros, you're beautiful.
Aside from
That was
Gotta
from a long
Catch
time
'em
ago.
all, I don't know the rest of the theme song.
I wanna be the very best. Nothing? Is that ringing? Any bells? Like no one ever was.
Catch 'em all is right, real test. Let's move on.
The train is my cause.
All I need is a Pikachu.
Digimon. Oh man.
Accurate.
I just
100%.
I just exploded
Done.
brains when I did that. I apologize
Is
for
this
nothing.
Yu-Gi-Oh? What?
Here's the thing. I feel like this is a little bump right here of like one of the coils of it, like of its long drake tail, and then it curls up this way, then it turns to look back and spits blue fire. It has little drake wings, little drake claws. The curl, just the action, the activity, just the gesture of the water splashing around. There's not a lot to say about this. If you want to know how to do it, this is how you do it right here. That's what I gotta say about that. That is how you do it.
Approved.
Perhaps, yeah. It's if you know the squeaky wheel gets the grease, that thing is on point. Well done, Vreps. Vreps.
Rips.
Plot number 23, Corellia. From 5th to 11th grade, I played the clarinet. People would always ask me if I played like Squidward. Do you, in fact, Corellia, play like Squidward?
Probably does.
I saw this in the distance, and I did not get SpongeBob reference until you read that sign.
Go away! I'm
Kinda look
practicing
like
my
a,
clarinet upstairs. I can't do a Squidward voice, but I tried. Can we go upstairs?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yes, we can. There's an upstairs.
So, is this where you practice? Like. No? Alright.
I would pay American money for a CD with a clarinet version of Careless Whisper on it. I really would.
Oh, man. We can move on. We're good. I'm just kidding.
I don't think we can move on from that. I think that happened, and nothing will be the same from here on out ever again.
That's great. Corellia, you're gonna have to start, practicing. Got a record to make.
Corellia, next time you're on TeamSpeak, play Careless Whisper on the clarinet, please. Please. I will pay you money.
Real dinero, not in
I will
pesos
pay you
either, like
so
actual
much
American.
actual useful money. Plot 24.
Like-
Slick's Blueberry Pie.
Oh, this is what I gotta destroy. You know what this reminds me of?
Blueberry pie.
A little silver, kiddie pool
Uh-huh.
with like rocks, and that's about it.
It looks like it looks like poop
What kiddie
nugs.
pool has rocks littered
Poop
throughout it?
nugs floating in a kiddie pool.
Kids, kids playing it. They maybe get bored, don't have rubber duckies, and just grab rocks.
Slicks.
What?
This looks like poop in a kiddie pool. Which
Think they're kids.
Which I think is. Oh, they're kids? They're drowning children? You're a terrible human being.
Yeah,
in a
seriously.
snappy
What are
dress.
these? Are these like? What is this up here?
It's supposed to be the
Like-
steam from the pie.
No, what? No, this is clearly the kids jumping into the pool.
Alright.
So,
Slicks, who do you, between you and Exempt, who do you believe actually won?
exempt.
Do you really believe that in your
I
heart?
put
Did he
in-
just admit that on stream?
I put in like 10 minutes worth of effort in this.
I'm not
I
actually streaming right
I
now,
put-
just so you guys know.
Lied. I put like 25 minutes of effort into mine. I built something, got mad, destroyed it all, and I was like, you know what? I know exactly what I want to make. And when I know that feeling, I go for it, bro.
I was
Wow.
hungry.
You're getting. I was hungry. All Slicks has to say. I was hungry.
You know what? Because of that statement, Slicks wins.
Slicks wins. Because of that statement,
Slicks
it's
wins.
a tie. Okay, we're trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out what this or who this is. Plot number 25, Captain Swiggle.
Duke, please love
Is
your
that-
hair, baby. He wants you to love your hair, not him.
This is apparently what I look like.
Oh, this is you?
You're really gray. You should probably shower.
I should. I'm covered in ash dust. I've been burning a lot of things.
You have a ponytail?
There was, yeah, my hair is extremely long.
And it has its own, can just move on its
Dude,
own.
look at my avatar in TeamSpeak.
You're a hairbender.
I am. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't comment on this one because it's me.
It's kind of like a nutcracker without the body. slash hairbender.
You calling me a ball breaker?
Oh, you know what?
Pretty much.
This kind of looks like
Nutbuster. Whatever you want to call it.
what's that pink guy from Dragon Ball Z?
Boo.
Hashtag
Majin Buu?
hairbender is a thing.
Yes. It also looks a little bit like when Finn takes his hat off for the witch that needs the hair, and his hair is like 40 feet long, and he's like, "What about this?" And it's like, shh. Finn.
I don't watch Adventure Time.
Ow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why
Zero
nobody
clues.
likes either of you people. Anyway, Captain Swiggle, whoever you are, wherever you are, I'm flattered.
He's flatter than a pancake.
I will say the eyebrows are a little heavy, caterpillar-like, I'm sure Kissy would say. A full beard, respectable. I wish my hair was this magnificent, but there's some really good gestures here. Black ratio is a little bit off, but...
You're a little bit off. You like blue shirts?
Yeah, this is also stone brick.
Oh,
Oh, what the heck? Hey, so DQ?
So that's a DQ,
Where's the
sadly.
sandstone?
That is a bummer.
I couldn't
There we
figure out
go.
what's wrong with this.
Plot
Official
26. Plot 26. Yes, this is a tree. You're welcome.
That's
okay.
it. Plot 27. No, I'm just kidding.
We forced Jess to do this against her will, but unfortunately, she made a wonderful build, despite her best effort. The trunk
Is this like...
down
What?
here looks really good. The root spread looks really good. Look at this little bump right out here. That didn't have to be there, but she was like, I think it does. And then she did, and it does.
You know what this tree is? It's a watermelon tree because, it sprouts water right here. And it's got to be a fruit. We'll make it a melon. Just a new thing.
Okay. I mean, that doesn't make any real sense, but let's say...
No. Well, I mean, do I ever have real logic?
No?
Exactly. I like it. It looks really nice. It reminds me of those trees that kind of like just swoop downward, and they look really
Willow
like
trees?
Yeah, really sad-looking trees.
Yeah.
I like. Slicks.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
I think it's good, Jess, so, deal with that.
You for sure beat Slicks, so.
Crap. And the reason I come over to this and say, oh crap, is that figuring out who wins this competition is going to be extremely difficult. Oh, man. Here we've got
love this build.
Chrysophylax, Defender of Daryl. An ancient frost
this a
dragon
dragon?
who was
Yes.
created with the greatest forces. Cry lost his second arm in a fight to defend Daryl. It's a three-legged frost dragon. Look at his sad little face.
I approve. This is amazing. It's got a sad story. I love it. I'm gonna write it.
Look at this.
I'm alright.
Take me away. Back to Mexico.
Oh, so little sweetie.
Is it dripping blue blood? Oh, that's really cool.
It might be dripping a little frost.
Or maybe it's
But who is
crying.
Daryl? He needs to be more careful. There are people who come in a real
Silly
danger
Daryl.
in his behalf. Daryl better be
Ain't that-
freaking worth it. Let me tell you right
Isn't
now.
that the guy from, what's
I'm
it
gonna
called?
beat his smug ass. I swear to God.
The Walking Dead did it.
Daryl.
I would read this book.
You're a real creep, Daryl. You know that?
Does the dragon have a name?
I hope Daryl dies. Yeah, it's Chrysophalix.
Can we just give it like a short name, like Chris?
Yeah, Cry. They did. Read the signs. Cry.
I was busy
Cry.
riding the dragon.
Cry.
What? Well, that's sad because it's crying and it's.
I know.
I'm gonna call it Chris.
Because
right?
I read the signs.
I was busy admiring the art. I'm gonna call it Chris.
Jesus. All right, this is the last. This is the last 3VC I'm ever doing. F this. This is awesome.
Drop the mic.
I mean, what do you want to? What do you want? All right, that's awesome. Well done, Gio. All right, so we're gonna take a quick break. The judges and I are gonna try and figure out who wins this thing. I'm not sure how well that's gonna work, but how many we have? How many we have HMs? Jesus, I can't even talk. How many? I am hungry.
27.
Do we have 27 HMs?
No, I'm just thinking of how many.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. All right.
Everybody wins.
Alright, so we have 5 HMs, I think. We're going to figure out how many HMs we have, and then we'll get back.
5 headmasters.
But remember, the more people that join, the more prizes we hand out. So
the more slick seats.
Agreed. So that is it for part number 2. Don't forget, if you have not yet done so, we have player choice voting. Do slash PCV space vote space plot number. I just put a hashtag there. Put plot number, okay, to cast your vote for the player choice award. If I do it now, it looks like plot number 4 and plot number 10 are neck and neck, but plot number 4, Jesus. I'm going to get my act together also during the break. Plot number 6 has 3 votes. Plot number 10 has 3 votes. Plot number 27 has 4 votes. The vote could go either way. There is still time. You have until we're done handing out the prizes, and then you don't have any more time. Anyway, we're going to go. Like I said, thank you dudes that are hanging out with us on the live stream for hanging out. I hope you guys are having fun. We're having fun bringing this to you. If you are checking this out after the fact on the YouTube channel, I appreciate you checking this out. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying it. We have part number 3 to find for you somewhere in the channel. It's around. There's a link. Check the description. I hope you saw part number 1. It was riveting. I'm not doing all the work for you, okay? I'm not going to put an annotation up. Or card.
you guys can just get up from your chair
and
do it yourself.
All right, you're a big boy or a big girl or a little girl. Anyway,
or both.
Yeah, why would a little girl be watching? I don't know. If you are, hey, I hope
well,
you're
it's
doing okay.
Minecraft.
Hi.
How's
anyway,
your Barbie?
All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Part number 3 is coming right up. Stick around. We'll see you in just a second.